My name is Jalal Abukhater. I am the advocacy manager at Hamle, a digital rights organization based in Palestine. As a Palestinian, there is always this need. You want to be involved politically. You want to defend people's rights. Since I was a very young school student and then later university student, I was involved in activism. Currently, I work at an organization that's dedicated to digital rights, safeguarding digital rights of Palestinians. Digital rights are fundamental human rights. We focus on how the right to free expression is essential, must be protected. The right to access information, right to political assembly. Those are the core rights that we focus on. The context we work with is purely and fundamentally a human rights issue. We're talking about a situation where there are an entire people who are facing systematic violations of their rights. Myself, as a Jerusalemite, I understand this fully. As a person who does not have political rights at an equal level, there is discrimination on a very basic level in every single aspect of our lives. Online platforms are currently suppressing Palestinian voices in a disproportionate and large scale. Palestinians are not able to even express their opposition to the ongoing genocide. They're not able to express their opposition to the occupation. They're not able to organize effectively. This is hindering people's ability to protest the ongoing situation, to protest apartheid. And of course, to suppress people's rights to be able to protest means that they are doomed to continue living in this situation. So I want to defend people's rights to be able to protest so that hopefully there could be a semblance of change in the future, that the occupation would end, that apartheid would be dismantled, and that equal rights are achieved for all people between the river and the sea. In Jerusalem, one of the most surveilled cities in the world, especially occupied East Jerusalem, I saw how us as human rights defenders were constantly harassed, detained for various reasons. There's many discriminatory acts, including brutal attacks by police forces or arbitrary detentions. I've experienced a few cases myself where I would be harassed for participating in a protest against war crimes that were ongoing. There are attacks that are targeting us as human rights defenders, us as organizations who are focused on fundamental human rights, especially digital rights in my case. What we are subjected to is something that all Palestinians are subjected to, but all Palestinian allies are also anyone who speaks for Palestinian human rights. We want to make sure that no voice is left unheard. Palestinians are not suppressed. What we are seeing today over the past year and a half of genocide is that there has been systematic suppression of Palestinian voices. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have been silenced from speaking online. At Hamle, we document how some companies, for example, Meta, through its online platforms, Instagram and Facebook, which are the most widely used platforms by Palestinians, those platforms they have policies that discriminate against Palestinians at a disproportionate level. But also there are other platforms such as Telegram, X, Twitter previously, which allow and give space to a lot of incitement against Palestinians. We have seen how companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft have provided services in the shape of cloud services to the Israeli government at a time when we have seen evidence of the Israeli military using AI tools and using surveillance data to target a large number of Palestinians, causing a huge toll of civilian casualties. There is a responsibility for big tech companies to uphold human rights, to make sure that they are not complicit in the violation of human rights, and especially in the context of genocide. What starts in Palestine always finds itself elsewhere. The weapons that are used, the surveillance tactics that are used, the suppression we are witnessing and documenting at a large scale, if this is allowed to go unchecked, then you will see that those tools of repression are spread to other countries, to other regions around the world. If we do not address this issue at the root cause in Palestine, if we don't protect the human rights of Palestinians now, we risk a world where human rights are no longer central to our continued existence. We must address the issues at hand. We must protect Palestinian human rights and make sure that companies who are complicit are held accountable and states who are complicit are held accountable as well.